everybody. My name is Luella Loby, and I'm going to be your new script girl. Apparently, Dylan James decided that she didn't want to come into work today, so I'll be working with you all for today's episode. Oh, and just so you know, I haven't memorized my lines, so I'll be ad-libbing the whole time.
Oh, just so you know, that's pretty much all we do.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm usually too drunk to remember my own name by the second act.
I wonder why Dylan didn't show up for work today.
I realize I'm new around here, but I don't really think this is a why kind of show.
That has something to do with the Citizens Scrutiny Committee?
Well, if it does, she can take care of herself.
She has impeccable judgment.
She doesn't have impeccable judgment.
We're never gonna see her again, are we?
You know, I never thought I was sensitive enough to get depressed, but here I am.
Attention everyone, the show will start in 1 minute. Mr. Ogg, will you bring us in?
Music up. Perhetta Brothers, television broadcasters present our Movie Parody Network. Bastardizing the classics, one movie at a time. And just for the record, bastardizing is not a curse word. Today's episode is not one of our most epic. A strange prophecy by a man on a train. A man so creepy, so uncomfortable, and so poorly acted that you will have only yourself to blame for watching this. Welcome to Inner Sanctamonium, a disturbing tale aimed squarely at Middle America and smothered in cheese.
Thanks for the big build-up, Mr. Ogg. Oh, what do you want? Tickets?
No, Anorika delicious casserole, which is a woman made. This train is a man made. Yeah, you seem surprised by revelation, but your eyebrows will not move at all.
This quixotic conversation illuminates the complex forces that define your hard-headed detachment from reality. Or you're just plain weird.
Tell me about my future, creepy old man.
I could tell you of a forceful woman. A woman who thought she knew what she wanted and knew how to get it.
She was warned of some danger?
Warned indeed. She was on a train. She was warned to stay on the train. But in one ear. Wait, I see slippers. Beautiful chiffon slippers. Oh, it's gone.
Harold!
Ooh, nice.
No, it's felonious. I don't know why she yelled at me.
I don't think she was talking to you.
Oh,
I'm leaving.
I have more facts about the train.
Well, well, if it isn't Sam the Septic Man. Thought I smelled you.
Got your shrooms?
Go on, get out of here. You're not allowed in this room.
You ordered mushrooms, where you want them?
I did not order mushrooms, you cretinous dolt. And notice, I took the high road and called you cretinous.
C9, dark and scary fungi forest.
Oh, never mind. You have opposable thumbs, therefore you can't be cretinous. It's fungi with a soft G. And I ordered trees for scene 9. Oh, are you unable to tell the difference between trees and garishly painted theme park ornaments?
The trees are on the sci-fi set.
What? Oh, it's the Burhetto brothers. They're out to get me. Oh, and here I was thinking trust was a sensible option. Oh, what am I going to do?
Why don't you get hammered?
It's too early. Oh, what are you still doing here? Don't you have a septic tank to clean?
I wonder if these things are poisonous. Sometimes I sit in your chair when you're not here.
Coming up on camera 1.
As the train pulled into the town of Barton, the station was deserted, except for a man. He was a man trying to read a simple, carefree life. He found out life was neither simple nor carefree. The woman who was born made his life as miserable as women often do. And heeding warnings was not one of her strong suits. Now, the unfortunate man was on blind date with Destiny. And she ordered lobster.
Say, what's the matter, mister? Oh, you look like you hurt yourself after you put that big something on the train.
Michael George Bennett?
It's my mom. I better get out of here before she catches me and then hits me on the head with the crowbar.
I ordered trees. A forest, dark and primeval. Trees symbolize danger and trickery. Well, I can't use these molded, vomit-looking things. Where did you get them anyway? A bad community theater production of Alice in Wonderland?
Yes?
I was wondering if you had a room to rent. I'm not a criminal or anything. And if you look, you can see I have an honest face.
Well, in that case, you can share the back room with my son, Michael.
I'm Jane Maxwell. This is Mrs. Bennett.
Harold Dunlap.
I'm Jane Maxwell. I don't know if you were paying attention to the part about me being Jane Maxwell.
I noticed that you don't stop talking when the scene is over. You just keep making up lines.
See, well, that's a time-honored tradition that... Well, not so much a tradition, really, as a calculated effort to annoy Kenny.
Okay.
You know, I was just saying to Monty the other day that you don't hear a lot about smallpox on TV anymore. Will you be working smallpox into any upcoming scripts?
Well, do you think if I did, anybody would notice?
You know, Audrey, that's a really good idea. I feel that each week's mystery is, more or less irrelevant anyway.
Yeah.
I love to watch trains down at the station. You know, you look like someone I met there tonight.
I wasn't at the station.
Oh, if my mom knew I was, she'd put my fingernails back one at a time, and then she'd put quicklime under them.
What was it you saw at the station?
Oh, just a man. He put a bundle of something on the train, and I guess he hurt his arm. There was blood.
I wasn't at the station tonight.
Sure.
I hitched a ride to Clayburgh. Remember that?
Okay.
I never travel on trains.
Yeah.
I see a train coming, I go the other way.
I got it.
That's how much I hate them.
Okay.
And I have an honest face. Remember that.
I can barely see your face. All I'm saying is, thank God for model trains, because without them, they would have never got the idea for big trains. Night, Harold. I get real gassy.
No, they won't instill a brooding sense of dread. Your willingness to set the bar low, while an admirable trait in your miserable little lives, doesn't mean I have to limbo under it. And just for the record, I hate everything about this.
I told him that's no midget, that's my wife.
Oh, here's Mr. Dunlap now.
Hello, Mr. Dunlap.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Would you like to order?
Oh, I'll have a ham and eggs. Pancakes? Write this down. I love pancakes.
Where are you from?
Greenfield, Launceston? Barton?
The last one.
Barton?
Yeah, that'll do. Where am I now?
That's a lot of questions for a fella from Barton. Say, bad thing happened on the Limited last night. A girl was murdered with a nail file right through the heart.
Well, there goes her happily ever after.
Now, found her on the rear platform of the train.
Well, that's exactly why I don't want Michael to go to the train station. He could get stabbed. I'm going to give him a scalding and teach him a lesson.
You mean scolding?
No, a scalding. Jean, will you go put the kettle on?
No. Let me handle it. Like a big brother. Like a big, intimidating brother.
Make sure you scare him.
With pancakes.
I like the ham and egg joke, I suppose.
So the case went unsolved. Who was that in the egg costume if it wasn't you? Okay, that's creepy. So anyway, like I was saying, the case went unsolved for years. Then one day the police picked up this guy for looking suspicious. A week later, he was tried, convicted, and hanged for bumping off the old lady.
So they actually caught the guy.
Well, about a month after the paper stopped being delivered, we figured out it was the paper boy and not the killer. We don't like to talk about it.
I guess you gotta be proud that the district attorney at least put him away with so little evidence.
I know.
Yep. I always say it's better to overreact.
Yeah. He cursed all of us at the hanging. The time we thought it was odd, he knew all of our names and addresses. Ooh.
I feel like I'm gonna have to go to confession after just hearing that story.
I know.
And you never got the paper again, I assume.
No, I don't even know what day it is.
Michael, your mother sure has a strange notion of discipline.
You think I'll grow up normal?
Not a chance. You'll be pulling the wings off of insects in no time.
Oh, I'm way past that.
Hey, Michael, why don't you beat it for a while? Here. Here's some money.
Wow!
Buy whatever you want. And don't come back till after dinner.
This is like 2 cents. You can't get into a movie with this. Cheapskate.
You're welcome.
Mom needs to get new friends.
Good kid.
Mr. Ogg, is there anything you can do to make the mushrooms look less offensive?
No problem, Mr. Valiant. I'll throw a little fog on the set, and if you squint your eyes just right, you'll never be able to tell that they're not trees.
Oh, yeah. That will fool a lot of people. This is humiliating.
You should be happy your career isn't alive to see this.
Where are you really from? I'm just asking that to be polite. I don't really care where you're from. I only care where you're going.
You know, I used to know a woman like you. The only work she ever did was working a guy for all he had.
Well, a girl's a girl. Truth is, I'm this way because of some guy. It all happened 2.5 long years ago. The doctors had just removed 6 feet from my colon.
Hold on. I don't want to sit through your whole life story.
Girl you used to know. She spend all your dough?
Yeah. Spent all my dough.
So you dumped her then?
Yeah, something like that.
Don't you ever blink? Maybe you blink at exactly the same moment that I blink.
You know, you're very pretty when your lips aren't flapping.
Mushrooms are all set up. I gotta see this.
You can leave now.
What's been the worst moment in your career besides this one?
What's the matter, Michael?
It was you! I saw you put that girl on the train. You had blood on your sleeve and guilt written all over your face with what looked to be crayon. And my crayons.
Now, we'll be locked in battle for all eternity.
What the deuce is going on
my man. He's foaming at the mouth and spouting wild accusations. I couldn't get him. I think he's headed to the fungi forest.
Oh, those mushrooms are dangerous. Oh, and by the way, it's fungi. Soft G.
Soft G? What sadistic person invented this language?
Oh, it's a fact. Look it up. Hey, Ruth, I'm gonna get my call in and go look down the well. I'll meet you folks later in the fungi forest. Fun G. Ah, now look, you got me doing it.
You're not dumb, Harold. And I'm not as dumb as you look either. Men with badges and hats are on their way to Clayburg. You did something. And I think I know what it was. If no one saw you get off of that train, then you're a free man. And I'm going with you. You're my ticket out of Inner Sanctamonium.
You know, you're really pretty when your lips aren't flapping. I think I told you that earlier. I just forgot to follow it up with a sucker punch.
This looks as bad as I imagined it would.
Worse!
Why don't you give me a nice paper cut and pour some lemon juice on it?
Are you little archer?
Even fake mushrooms are embarrassed by this set.
Giant fungi.
Fungi. It's a soft G.
Well, if it's fungus, why isn't it fungi?
Oh, look, it's Michael. Oh, Michael.
Don't care what they're called, they smell like feet.
Michael, what's going on?
Ma, he was trying to kill me. I saw Harold. He killed that girl at the station, and then he tried to kill me. And all this time, I thought you were trying to kill me.
Oh, honey, I fought the urge. Oh, but I'm so glad you're all right. Now I'll have another shot at you.
Out of this stinky forest.
When did you grow a tail, Mom?
Well, these mushrooms are pretty good. I think I could use a drink.
I thought we were supposed to have a forest set for that last scene.
I know. What were those things?
Oh, I've seen that set before.
Where?
I can't be certain. I just consumed an entire bottle of cough syrup. Accidentally, of course.
Yeah, right.
Did you come back for a rematch?
Yeah, I'm tired of running. 2 martinis, please. What'll you have? If she'd had only stayed on the train.
Your anguish sustains me.
The men with badges and hats are coming soon.
Just so you know, these aren't the type of law enforcement officials who specialize in restraint.
In that case, I think I'm getting a second wind.
No rest for the criminally insane.
I don't appreciate your judgmental tone.
I remember the old days when the theater season seemed to go on forever. There was always an opening night gala to attend. Oh, I do miss being part of something that mattered.
I don't understand.
That's why you're lucky. Your inability to understand protects you from the truth. Without understanding, you're allowed to wallow in whatever reality your feeble mind takes you to. That's why you're so content.
I like to wallow.
Your inability to construct a meaningful sentence is why you're adult.
That's quite a story, creepy old man.
We will stop soon. I warn you, but don't get off.
Barton?
Labor next!
Harold!
What part of I warn you? Don't you understand?
Nice.
You can't ditch me like something you scraped off the bottom of your shoe! I thought you loved me!
Oh my God.
Can't believe I do this stuff with a straight face.
Nice, Chewie!
Wait for it.
I think this is my first.
Pour it in my mouth.
But, hey, what do you mean we're still rolling?
Oh.
The heads up would have been nice.
My bad.
Are we bouncing again or what? I'm out of here.
Leave the bottle.
Now we're out.
It's always nice to end a show with a grand salute to professionalism.
The creepy old man? Not so much.
Well,
Kenneth,
Kenneth, what did you think about my first script?
people watch Movie Parody Network with rapture because week after week they get to watch a slow motion train wreck take place. And I don't use that metaphor just because we happen to have a train in this episode.
I don't understand.
It seems like I just had this conversation with no doubt a relative of yours. Let me explain. A train leaves a station, heading for the town of disaster, when, along the way, it has a complete script breakdown. Character development flies off the train in all directions. The wheels disengage and take with them any shreds of common sense that were left. When, in the end, all you have left is a smoldering heap of twisted words and incomprehensible plot.
No, I meant I don't understand the word metaphor.
Usually I like my disdain to develop over a period of time, not instantly.